All right, so next up, I'm going to teach you about bondo and how that works when it comes to a helmet. See right here where all this pink fun stuff is? That is bondo. Bondo is a mixing, hardening agent chemical. Um, this is the body filler, and this is what I use when I fill in the holes. When you get a kit, there's going to be a lot of cuts and breaks in it, and I'd like to show you this, but I really got antsy and started working on this ahead of time. Sorry. Um, but there's going to be some really issuey spots where you're not going to be able to tell, or you can tell clearly where they put together the helmet. So what you want to do is you want to fill these spots with the bondo filler. You're going to want to try to be as smooth as possible with it because you got to sand down until it evens out. So in most cases, you're going to be sanding down like 3 or 4 times before it really gets even. So you're going to want to buy a decent sized little bondo. This one is like a pound and 12 ounces, which is like a pound and 2/3 of a pound, I think. Was it 16? 3/4 of a pound. So it's nearly 2 pound package. And it's relatively cheap. It's about 15 bucks, and you're going to use maybe a third of this whole thing in general. So when you mix it down, you're going to want to pull out about the size of a golf ball, about as round as a golf ball, and then you're going to want to use this stuff, which comes with it, the cream hardener. You're going to want to use like a pea size, maybe even smaller than that, and then you mix it up together with one of these guys. You may already have one floating around your house. You use these for like spackling or any type of like drywall related hole filling things, like when you decide to put up that picture and it tore a hole in the wall. Yeah, like that. So this is what you're going to want to use. One of these, they're cheap. They're like $1 at the hardware store, so you're going to want to get one of those. Other than that, you're going to need a sander in this case. And you're going to need sanding blocks. So I have this little Black & Decker guy, and I use that. It's pretty simple, pretty cheap. I think it was like 39 bucks or something like that. But you're going to use the crap out of this thing, so it's definitely something you're going to want. And then you're going to need sanding blocks, like multiple different sizes. I can't tell you what gauge this is or what grit it is or whatever, but normally you can find like a 3-pack of them mixed up. And that's something you're gonna want to go with for it. You've got like different colors, different thicknesses, and whatnot. So that's what you're gonna want. You're gonna need that to do this, and you're gonna kind of use. I'm gonna put this down. Hopefully this will work. All right, yeah, it's a Ninja Turtle shirt. What's up? You're gonna use this guy after you've mixed your bonding agent, and you're gonna like try to get it as flat as you can on the helmet. And try to veer away from anything like these guys where it's a groove in the helmet, because you're going to have to come back later and kind of clear that out, sand it out with something, or bore it back out. Your edges like these are going to be kind of hard where the helmet ends, or where the helmet puffs out. So this is something that's hard to sand, and that's another reason you're going to need these guys. You're going to fill in all the holes you can the best way you can. This is actually 3 different times I've had to put this on here. And when you sand it down, you're going to lose some of the primer that's already put on here, but that's also why you need primer. So it looks smooth now. It's kind of hard to tell that it's smooth because it's multiple different colors. It's really patchy. It looks like it's in some type of camouflage or something. But you're going to want to sand it down to this. Really simple. When you get to the last couple spots, you can use your regular sanders. Any of the lighter grit, you're going to want something that's fine, would be the term they use for it. So you're just going to want to sand that down, get the guy nice and pretty. Next, I'm going to show you spraying it down with primer, and what primer I use, and what primers at least you should try. So that's the end of this chapter, which is the fun of bondo.